Hi everybody, welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on two products. I'm going to be reviewing the Sleek Colour Correcting Palette and the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on these two products, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so before I do anything, I'm going to be priming my face as normal. I'm going to be doing it like how I normally would do it on a day-to-day basis, just so I can kind of see what the full result is, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to be priming with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I'm going to put this literally in the centre of my face and then blend it out towards the outer part of my face. Okay, so now that's done, I can go in with my colour correcting palette. This one is by Sleek Makeup. So it has 6 different shades of colour correcting, and on the back, if you don't know what colours cover what, it says on the back, so green covers redness, lilac covers yellow, blue covers orange, rose adds radiance and evens out dark spots, yellow covers purple and orange covers blue. So as I've got quite a lot of blue tone right into the inner corners of my nose, like the top part of my nose, and sort of coming down here, that's where I would use the orange. And then obviously on like my red patches, I've got red skin anyway, so like this is always red anyway, and around my nose is always red. But if I want to cover any blemishes, then that's what I would use the green for. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's upside down because I've had to cover the mirror. But so you've got all the different tones here. So first I'm going to be going in with the orange to cover all my blue tones. Okay, so I'm just going to take my concealer brush and pick up that orange colour correcting concealer. And I'm just going to be applying that everywhere where I have a like bluish sort of tone. So that's kind of like in the hollows of my eyes and right up against my nose area. So I'm then just going to blend that out with my ring finger. When blending out around your eyes, if you are going to use your fingers, the best finger to use is the ring finger because it applies the least amount of pressure onto the skin. So I'm just going to blend that all out. And also the warmth of your finger melts the product really nicely and makes it sort of quite natural looking, so it's not too heavy and cakey. I'm then going to go in with the green concealer, and I'm going to be applying that over the top of all the blemishes that I've got. Most of them are just scarring, so but I'm going to put the green over the top of them anyway, just to help cover them. And then again, I'm just going to be blending that out with my finger. So now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I'm going to be trying out the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. I'm using the shade 4. I'm hoping this is going to be the right shade. So yeah, this is what the packaging looks like. The only one thing annoying about this is when I was trying to find my shade, half of them didn't have the numbers on the top because there was all like testers out on display. The only bit of indication of what shade it is this tiny little sticker which has the shade on it there. You probably can't even see it, but it's really small. But on the actual packaging there's no indication of what shade it is, so if that's gone off the packaging, who knows what shade it is. So that's the only quite annoying thing about it. So when you open it, it's got a mirror on the top of the lid, but it comes with sort of like a spongy applicator, which I probably would never use. I mean, it's quite good if you're on the go and you want to quickly like touch up your foundation and things like that, but I would never normally use it. So then you just open this up you sort of like pop it open, undo the seal, and the cushion foundation is inside, so I'm just going to take that off. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It is literally just what it says. It's like a cushion sponge covered in foundation. Yeah, so I'm going to be applying it with my Real Techniques Face Sculpt brush. This is what I've just been using on a day-to-day basis, so I'm going to sort of do what I normally would do. So yeah, so basically you just push your brush into the sponge, and it actually has picked up loads and loads of products, so it might be a bit too much. But yeah, let's see how it goes. And also we'll see how well the colour correcting covers all like my redness and blue patches, so yeah. So I'm just going to be pressing this into the skin. It is a really nice sort of coverage. I did put quite a lot on the brush though, so went a bit mad. It does pick up a lot of product. It's amazing how much foundation you actually get in this. So just a word of warning, like don't go in, pick up loads of product, because it does actually pick up quite a lot. So it is definitely a lightweight concealer, but I think it definitely is buildable. Not to like a full coverage, maybe just like a medium coverage. But with regards to the Sleek colour correcting palette, it hasn't really done a lot. Like, I feel like you can still see some redness, and I feel like you can definitely still see the blue tones around my eyes. So I'm not really a massive fan of that. I feel like it's just mixed in with the foundation, like it sort of hasn't stayed there, and the foundation hasn't just like gone over the top. It's sort of really quite mixed in and like just disappeared, like just hasn't really done anything. But regards to the foundation, I do really like it if you're going for a more of a natural look and you don't want the full coverage and you just want like a little bit of makeup, going for like a no makeup look. I think this is perfect for it. But I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup how I normally would, and yeah, just see how it works with my normal everyday to-day products. So for concealer, I'm going in with my Mercier Secret Concealer in the shade 1.5, and I'm just going to be putting that under my eyes with my ring finger. Okay, so now I've put my concealer on, it has kind of covered the blueness a little bit more, but I don't know, it's not amazing. I don't know what to make of it. Anyway, so to brighten up a little bit, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade Fair. And again, just popping a few dots under my eyes, chin, nose, and then again blending it out with my ring finger. And then to set my under eye area, I'm going in with my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, as always. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face with my MAC Prep and Prime Pressed Translucent Powder. For contour, I'm taking my Iconic London Powder Contour Palette and picking up the middle shade and just applying that to my cheekbones. And then for blush I'm using NARS Deep Throat, and I'm just going to be using the same brush that I just applied my bronzer with. Okay, so now that the rest of my makeup's done, I do like the overall outcome of the foundation. It is really, really nice. It's very natural looking, so if you're not looking for that really overdone makeup look, this foundation is perfect for that. I don't like the sleek colour correcting palette. It just hasn't done anything. You can still see like the redness over here, the blue tones in my eyes. Yeah, I think this is what I don't like. I do like the foundation. It looks really, really nice on the skin, but yeah, I think I just don't like this. This hasn't done anything. It's not that expensive. I'll leave the price down below because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think there's just better ones out there. So I'd rather, I think it was like £7, £8. I think I'll leave it linked down below. But I think there are just better ones out there. But I am going to be leaving this makeup on all day, so I can see how the makeup lasts, how the foundation lasts all day, and then I will get back to you. Okay, so I have had this makeup on all day, and apart from the fact that I am a little bit shiny, sort of like where I normally get shiny, because I have got quite oily skin, but other than that, it's lasted really, really well. Like it's just stayed really, really well. Like I actually really, really like it. I've only had to like re-powder my face once, but normally I do have to like powder my face quite often, because I do have quite oily skin, but I feel like I don't look oily, like I look glowy, which is really good, because like I said, normally I look oily with like normal foundations, like non mattifying foundations. I just look oily by the end of the day, but this one's kept my skin looking really nice. It looked nice and dewy, but like a good amount of dew, if you know what I mean. But yeah, overall really, really impressed. So I do recommend trying it out. It is a light coverage, but you could build it up to a medium coverage. But yeah, just bear in mind the colour situation. Like if that sticker's not on there, there's no way of telling what shade the foundation is. But yeah, other than that, I actually really, really like the product. It's just a shame about the sleek colour correcting concealer palette, but yeah, not gonna like everything. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram. I'll leave it linked down below.